Hey, what's up guys, it's Liam on your Overwatch, back with a new guide. Today we're going through Junkrat's Concussion mine and different ways you can use it other than just doing DPS, because it's a very useful piece of Junkrat's utility. So Junkrat is one of my favourite characters and potentially puts out the most DPS out of anyone else in the game. His grenades aren't super easy to shoot anyone up in the air, but anyone on the floor can be decimated. But his utility, his C4, his concussion blast, is extremely useful in many situations. So the first one I'm going to go through, which I'm sure you've seen people doing, but sometimes some of you might be thinking, how did he do that? You can simply put it on the floor and detonate it to get to higher spaces. Now this can be used in different ways. You can jump and do it to get a little bit of extra height, depending on exactly where you are on the mine. Of course, it will send you up in a different direction because it's like a round circular blast. But more advanced uses of this can be to actually get yourself out of sticky situations. So one of them my friend Fredo did was he actually fell down a hole on one of the maps in a game we were playing, and he managed to throw the concussion mine down and blast himself back into the fight and not actually die. Other situations you can use it against, such as like a Pharah, say you're in trouble, and I'll show you on screen where I was in trouble with Pharah, and actually as a counter to Junkrat, I just put down my mine and boosted up to her height. I tried to shoot at her and missed. I have hit her out of the sky before. On this situation I didn't, but it just managed to get me out of trouble and get away and then carry on with the fight elsewhere. Now another good way that this mine can be used is to finish off targets, and particularly the Squishes, because it does 120 damage, which is the same as his normal grenades that he fires out of his launcher. You can do quite a bit of damage with it as long as you're accurate with it. So you want to get used to the arc and how to throw it and how far it goes, but to finish off squishy players specifically. So any Tracers running around, or Genjis, McCrees, Reapers, any of the lower HP characters in the game, if they've got a third of their HP missing, a lot of the time you can just kill them right away by hitting them once with the mine in the face. Alternatively, you can do this to tanks and other characters just to do a little bit of chip damage or finish them off at the end, but it's very good for that because it's easy to hit and much more simple to get used to than trying to hit massive grenade arc shots with all the bounces around the corners and things. You can just throw it in their face and blow them up, which leads me into the final thing that you can do with them, and it's again to actually move positioning, but not your position. You can move the position of enemies that you're playing against to benefit your teammates. So for example, you can try and throw the mine behind a Reinhardt that's facing your team and boost him towards you. This makes him boost forwards, probably even over some of your characters, and gets him right in the middle of things so that you can focus him down. This then puts the enemy team at a massive disadvantage with no shield, and then you can start focusing them down too. It can also be used just to get people away from you. As I shown earlier, I just got away from a Pharah, but against some people, say a Winston's in your face, you can actually put down the mine and get him out of the way, so blast him out of the way, or a Reaper or whoever. Also, if they're extremely close to you and you put the mine down, you can hit them, do a lot of damage, and you and the enemy will go in separate directions if timed correctly. So really, this tool is used to get away from things or to get into good positions more than it is to actually do damage, which is interesting and a really good way for the developers to put something in the game that has a lot of different uses, which they do with a lot of different things in Overwatch, which is what makes it such a great game. If I did miss anything, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, and be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Thank you for your continued support and have a great day as always. Take care and peace, people.